Is the stream back? Or no? Well, there's my Firefox. That's not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for... That's not what I'm looking for. I am back? Okay. No one said anything. No one commented on the fact that the stream crashed. My OBS crashed. My OBS completely fucking crashed. And no one commented on it, so I thought to myself, am I still live? Is it frozen? Why is no one saying anything? Not the right things. Where the fuck is PK Hex? Cancel. Undo? No, there it is. There it is. Okay. Man, that was fucking weird. You were in an extended loading screen? Yeah. Yeah, that's... If no one tells streamer that streamer's having an issue, streamer will never know. So always remember to tell streamer, hey streamer, your game's fucking frozen. If you don't tell streamer, streamer will never know. Streamer will forever be mystified. But yeah, sorry about that. The stream will keep going, at least for another hour or two, minimum. But yes, that Mischievous has good stats. Which I appreciate. That's what I was checking, and then that crashed my OBS somehow. I don't know how, but it crashed my OBS. Your computer hangs on stream sometimes, so I thought it was on your side. Yeah, okay. That's quite alright. Let me just save to make sure. What game should you Nuzlocke Gen 5 and below? I like Fire Red a lot for Nuzlocke, actually. I really like Fire Red for Nuzlocke. Yeah, let me keep going and catching the other Pokemon in the square. I was gonna keep going until I caught everything in the square, then I was gonna stop, but I think I'll just keep going, period. Okay, the Umbreon is, like, equal to these guys' levels. You just finished Gen 3. In that case, I would say, I would say Hard Gold and Soul Silver, because that's what I plan on doing. Why is everyone so obsessed with Red and Blue? What does Red and Blue have that Fire Red and Leaf Green don't? That's what I want to know. Because Fire Red and Leaf Green, I thought to myself, man, that's cool. I get to go to the Sevi Islands. They're not big, but it's still new areas to go explore. Old Jank. I guess people like Old Jank. OP Nidoking Kadabra. I guess so. I guess I don't see being OP as a good thing, personally. I like being above the average in strength, but not overpowered. Okay. Pretty sure every single member of this square has a shadow Pokemon, if I recall correctly. So let me just make another save state. As I said, we are safe scupping until we catch every single Pokemon. I don't want to come back. That's the thing. People are just like, hey, Sai, just come back later. Yeah. Just come back later. And, like, kill them. And then you can fight somebody else later to have them. And I'm like, no. Why would I do that? That sounds like such a pain in the ass. What is your deal? You're also a rider, actually. Hold on. Let me go take a look. What does the other rider of this square have? Control F, rider. At the Pyrite City Street. It's either a Noctowl or a Skiploom. I don't know if this guy is Nova or Leba. I would assume Nova is this dude, so he should have a Noctowl. This is dual square where even crying kids know they'd better shut up. This is where roughnecks gather. Yeah, no, hold on. I'll be right back. Give me a hot second. Since I don't know which one this dude has, I'm gonna assume he has a Noctowl. So I'd rather not have Odysseus out front. Because Peck would do a... Well, actually, you know what? I changed my mind. I'll have Odysseus and Espeon out front. I'll swap out if I feel the need. I wish I could just shift F1 to save, but I can't. You think people of the Ori region use their Pokemon to commit crimes? Absolutely! Yes, sorry, that's my Blossom. That Vileplume was a Blossom during Emerald. It was a Vileplume during Fire Red and Leaf Green. So I thought I should keep it as a Vileplume. This is Nover, so you should have a Noctowl. You were wondering where that Vileplume comes in? Yeah, it's the one from the previous game. I would assume that Noctowl has Insomnia, so I'm not even gonna try putting it to sleep. I'm gonna set up Reflect and hope. But yes, I would assume that's like... You know, come to think of it, that's literally the plot of Digimon Cyber Sleuth. Like, actually, that's the plot of one of the more recent Digimon games, is that people use their Digimon for committing cybercrimes. And I feel like that's what this game is implying Pokemon do as well. Yeah, let me set up Reflect. Even if it ends up using a normal type attack or a flying type attack, we might be fine. Have you played Temtem? I do not like Temtem. I don't want to talk about it. It looks dumb and the premise is dumb, and I don't want to even think about Temtem. Hypnose? Oh, for God's sake, really? At least I got the Reflect out. Okay, at least I won't have to deal with that Legida anymore. What about thoughts on the Mystery Dungeon series? I think they're fantastic. Let me move this down. I think the Mystery Dungeon is fantastic and perfect, and everyone should go check out the Pokemon Mystery Dungeon series. Can Noctowl not have Insomnia? Actually, let me go take a look. It's one of those Pokemons that I wish I used more often, but I didn't. It either has Insomnia or Keen Eye. So there's a chance I could put it to sleep. Yeah, hold on. Let me actually wake up Espeon. And then I'll see about putting it to sleep. I'd rather it have Keen Eyes, but... I would very much love to see another Pokemon Mystery Dungeon in the future. Wake up, Espeon! Eagerly responded to the call. Thank you. Okay, you're using Reflect. You have a setup that I like on that Noctowl. It missed. It didn't say it didn't do anything. It said that it missed. So it should be something I could put to sleep, actually. But yeah, something that they introduced in... Oh wow, that thing has a lot of special defense. Oh, this might sting. I'm gonna need to swap out. Yep. Nice animation for flying game. Nice job. Fucking Noctowl just sitting in midair. Sorry. Yeah, see, now it's actually flying. What do you prefer in the Pokemon game? 3D models or not? That's a difficult question. I think that animated 2D models are the best that Pokemon could have gone for, and that was only in black and white. Yeah, let me see about one-shotting that Ledibah, and I'm gonna swap Odysseus out for a hot second. For Umbreon. Umbreon is very tanky. There's no way they're gonna target Espeon with Fly, surely. You know, I say that because I expect the AI to be smart, but more often than not, the AI is stupid. It looks so dumb like that. Come on. Yeah, that's what I expected. You could have done that a little bit better, Genius Sorority. Come on now. Right, they're still affected by Safeguard, so I cannot confuse them, come to think of it. Let me just try to kill that ladybug in that case. Okay, that was a crit. I might be able to catch it via just throwing a ball at it by now. Especially since I cannot put it to sleep anyways. But yes, I think animated sprites are probably the best they could have gone for. If they just reused the sprites from black and white for like 10 years, I would have been okay with that. I think one of the stupidest decisions Game Freak could have done is every single game they tried to change the sprites. Like the sprites in Fire Red are different from the sprites in Emerald. Why? There's no point. There's absolutely zero point in doing that. I need to reapply Reflect. But yes, there's no point in changing the sprites. Scarlet and Violet does look good, but there was no point in making new 3D models. They said they completely redid every single 3D models, but there's no point. There's absolutely no point in doing that for Scarlet and Violet. Because they already had 3D models from the 3DS games. They literally made the 3D models for the 3DS games be in a format they could reuse. And they even bragged about it. That was one of the things they bragged in interviews. Game Freak was like, we did such a good job on these 3D models. We're gonna be able to reuse them for decades to come. And then when Scarlet and Violet came out, they're just like, no, we can't reuse those, by the way. We never said that. Yep, we had to redo all of these 3D models all over again. And I think the reason for that is because whenever a 3D model is very far away, in Scarlet and Violet, it goes very low res. They have less polygons. And I think that's the real reason why they had to redo everything. It's because they never planned to make an open world game. Or at least, like, I don't know. I guess they never planned for needing the models they have on 3DS to be even lower res than what they already were. Okay, let me see if I can start throwing balls at that Noctowl real quick. Actually, let me use regular Pokeballs. These guys are not hitting hard right now in the slightest, so I can take a few hits. Especially since I'm about to reapply Reflect. Yeah, they redid everything and it still looks like crap. We would get a gen every year, or if they use rebound. That's the thing, they already do that. We already get a gen every year. We don't need a new gen every year. We absolutely do not need a new game every year. It's incredibly unneeded. They don't need new 3D models. They don't need new 2D sprites every game. It's such a waste of resources to do that. Graphics don't matter that much. They matter a little bit, but not that much. There's a lot of weird graphical issues with Scarlet and Violet. And I think they were a little too ambitious in what they wanted to do. Not only did they want to have a school in the game, they also wanted to make it big and open world. They wanted to make it so you could tackle the gyms in any order. And that was way too ambitious of a scope, honestly. Alright, let me see if that Noctowl has good stats now after I kill this thing. At least you could one-shot that Wingull, thank you. This guy's a lot easier than the dude with the Skitty and the Zigzagoon, holy crap. You're saying I lost? Yes, sir. I did say you lost. Right then, I like your style. Here's a useful tip. If a Pokemon goes into Hyper Beam, its attack becomes more likely to be critical hits. Okay. I feel like Sword and Shield, as much as it had many issues, I think the idea of having a wild area that is one medium-sized open world map is better than a big open world region, personally. Instead, I think it would be better to have, like, small open world maps, and then a regular Pokemon route, and then another open world map, and then another route, and then another open world map, and then another route. I think that would be so much better. Not only for performance, but also for, like, finding Pokemon. The wild area in Sword and Shield is neat, but man, it's a huge pain in the ass to walk around in there. Okay, let me see what the stats are on that thing. Do I need to reload? Please don't tell me I have to reload. It is very time consuming to catch everything. Alright, there's the Noctowl. No, I'm gonna have to reload. I like its defense, and it has Reflect, making it a good physical tank, but that special defense scares me. And the lack of HP. I think the lack of HP is what seals it as like, no, absolutely not, I'm not keeping that thing. So let me reload that state again. Another thing that does also hurt is Scarlet and Violet, just like you mentioned. Sometimes they're so tiny, you don't see them. You accidentally run into them, and then all of a sudden the battle starts, and you're like, oh, really? A level 2 Caterpie interrupted my walk. You know, it's more annoying than surprising. You're just like, really? I have to deal with this now? Alright, let me see if I can put that Noctowl to sleep. Please have better stats than the previous Noctowl. Honestly, I think I would like it if it had Insomnia. Oh, god damn it. Every time. You know, I should just expect this. It still looks so silly. Okay, this one has Insomnia. Even though I could not have hit it at all to begin with, it still told me. Noted. Okay, so let me just do that and swap over to Umbreon, which is the tank. Ran into a Rookidee because you couldn't see where you're going. Yeah, you can't see these things. They're so small. It's particularly ridiculous when you think about the fact that your player character is a child. So they're even smaller than if you were an adult. An adult could just like step on these things. Okay, you went for Espeon, despite my Pokemon having a weakness to it. Weird. I think I would like to see if I can paralyze it using Secret Power. Since Sleep is obviously not going to happen, and man, that thing has a lot of special defense. Its stats in battle are different from the stats after I catch it, and I think that's dumb as hell. Understandable, but dumb as hell. I do like that Scarlet and Violet did add a lot of the more rare Pokemon back to the game in not super rare locations. Like Ralts, like you said, and also Slackoff is back in the game. Slackoff is pretty rare otherwise. Right, I need to call Espeon to wake it up, and then Umbreon, please use Secret Power, and please paralyze that Noctowl. I like this call feature, like actually. It makes sense. Oh god, please don't Shadow Rush Espeon. This might sting. Okay, we're fine. They're not super effective in this game, it seems. If you tackle Espeon, I will need to heal Espeon. Okay, no, you went for Umbreon. Okay, alright. God damn it. God damn it. We're fine, side. You still have the Reflect up. You can one-shot Ladybug. And then just hope that this thing gets in the ball. You know, I'm gonna throw a Great Ball at it. Because it's in the yellow, and it's not paralyzed or anything. Slacking has been in other games. Let me check, actually. Slack off. It's been found in other games. It's just very rare. Alright, cool. In Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum, it's found in Eterna Forest. And what is the percentage chance of it spawning? If I can find it. It's actually only found in a swarm spawn. It's not spawning naturally. Only if there's a swarm at that location. And it's the same thing for Hard Gold and Soul Silver, if I recall correctly. Yes, it's only found by headbutting trees in the post-national decks. Wow. Yeah, like I said, they're pretty rare. They're also found black and white, but specifically in White Forest. And it's the same for black and white too. Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire, they're in Petalburg Woods. Yeah, no, they're very, very rare. Aren't swarms post-game? Yep, they're all post-game locations to find Slackoff. They did not want you using that thing. They did not want you using Slackoff. Probably because it has stats stronger than the legendary. Instead of, you know, nerfing it or something. Nah, these assholes just said, yeah, you're not gonna be able to use them. You like that all starters in Gen 9 have a subtype? I think that's the case also for some Gen 2 and 3 starters. Isn't Croco... Sweet. Isn't Totodile's evolution part dark or something? And... I know Blaziken is part fighting. Mudkip's evolution is part ground. Pure water. I was wrong. Mudkip's evolution. Yeah, Gen 3 starters are dual types too. I really wish Gen 3 starters got more love. I think I've been streaming every single day way too much. Because now my voice, I'm having difficulty speaking. Should be taking more breaks. It's just that this has been fun. Kalos, right. Greninja's part dark or something, right? And then Fennekin's evolution is part psychic, I think. No, aren't they solo types as well? In the Kalos region? Alright, let me take a look at the stats of the next one that I just caught. That's a little more reasonable. Still not great. Do you guys think I should keep this one? It's not a physical attacker. It's only good status in physical attack. You know what? No. That's not Kalos, that's Unova. If you're talking about Snivy, then yeah, no, that's Unova. The one based on the United States. Oh boy. Okay, at least it doesn't take too long to be resetting. Emulation, load state, slot number 2. I wish I didn't have to walk somewhere to heal. Kalos is the one based on France in the first game where they added fairy types. Honestly, I might start doing a thing where I just come back later and catch these on my own time, then add them to where the save is supposed to be off screen. Because man, it takes a while. Yeah, Delphox is Fire Psychic. I did not know Chestnut was part Steel. Greninja is what's dark. Okay, alright, so yes, you are correct. No, side not return, reflect. How do you restart a save file in Hard Gold and Soul Silver? I think you hold down L and R when you press start on the title screen. And I think that's how you did. And then it would show you a screen where it's like, do you want to erase your save file or something like that? Because they didn't want people doing it accidentally. How to erase save Hard Gold. Okay, hold on. To delete your save data, go to the title screen, press up, select, and B simultaneously. That is how you do it. Up, select, B. That's a very awkward combination of buttons. They did not want you to do it accidentally. Okay, let me swap over to Umbreon again. Because they seem to love... Wait, no, not... hold on. Espeon stays on the field. It's, Odyssey is someone swapping out. I really hope that this guy is smart enough to fucking target Odysseus with Fly. Which is, you know, the whole point of me swapping. Why are you attacking Espeon? Ugh, my throat. Why? I keep expecting the AI to be smart, but it's stupid instead. I hate it. Stop using confusion on the thing with... That is a special defense tank side. Use physical attacks against the special defense tanks. That's not much better. Okay, this might sting. Okay, at least you targeted the tank. I appreciate that. Comet Pot shouldn't hurt that much. Yeah, no, it's a goddamn ladybug. I might be tempted to leave it on the field, actually. I find its replacement to be a little bit more frightening. Let me confuse Ryu, actually. Since you cannot be put to sleep, I might as well do that much. It could get hit in the red as a result. Okay, at least you're affected by something. Okay. You could start killing the Ladybug, and you could start using items. Start chucking balls at the damn thing. It's still in the yellow, so I'm gonna keep using Great Balls. Confusion does not increase your catch rate, last I checked. Only sleep and paralysis and freeze do. What will your final team be? I have no idea. I'll have to check and compare to like the Pokemon that I have in my box from Emerald and Pokemon that I have from this game. I do not choose who's going to be in my final party like ahead of time. I'm not that smart. I'm not smart at all, come to think of it. Okay, you're in the red now. You should be getting into that ball, please. I might need to reapply Reflect. You know what? I'm gonna do that instead of attacking. Reapply Reflect, and then Umbreon can start chucking another ball. It's almost like Umbreon's the one chucking a ball, but no, it's me. Come on, you're in the red. You should be getting into a regular Pokeball. I'm not crazy in assuming that, surely. Please don't hit yourself again. Okay, see, that's good. Because now if you hit yourself again, you're not gonna die. Because I'm pretty sure Reflex still takes that into account. What's Gust again? It's just a flying type attack, right? No, it sends you out. No, it doesn't. It was a flying type attack. I was correct. It just did nothing. It did so little, I did not even notice the number going down. Get in the ball! You're in the red. You should go in the red Pokeball. It only makes sense. Oh my god. I knew you had a shitty catch rate, but this is ridiculous. Let me go take a look, actually. Can I see what the catch rate is for Noctowl? Control F, catch rate. It's a 90. So 11.8% if it's at full HP. Your catch rate's not that bad. Please don't hit yourself. Okay, good. That Reflect did increase your physical defense. I wish I could heal them, honestly. At this point, I'm thinking about it. I wish I could. What's the point of giving the player the regular Pokeballs in the first place? If they're gonna be pointless. Oh my god. At least I can still throw Pokeballs at you when you're up there, I guess. I guess I'll reapply Reflect. Whilst I wait. At least I can still chuck balls when you're in midair, just like when the Quilava was using Dig. Makes no sense, really. Okay. Yeah, Scarlet and Violet lets you use the Kalos starter, but they did nerf Greninja. Which, you know, I'm okay with that, because Greninja was kind of overpowered to begin with. Okay, let me go take a look what this Noctowl's stats are. I care about these things. I care. If I'm gonna be using it for this game, if they're only found in this game, or whether if it's a Pokemon that's unique to this game, I care. I don't even remember what Zamenzenta is, to be perfectly honest. Was that the Pokemon? No, I'm thinking about Zygarde. I have no idea what Zamenzenta is. Oh my god, it's even worse! Ugh! Shield Pupper was way too OP. Okay, see, that I don't know why people are complaining about nerfs to OP Pokemon. I think that's fine. Yeah, this one's even worse for stats. Ugh. Okay, at least they're not, like, kicking my ass or anything. Which I appreciate. So yes, this is a very boring part of the stream. Which kind of makes me feel like I should just be making a save state and coming back to catch these. And then coming back on stream like, by the way, I caught these versions instead of the originals. It's a lot easier with XD because then I can just, bleh. With XD I can save whenever I want. Which makes this a lot easier. You're joking, Zazamenta was so much worse than its counterpart to begin with. What? I don't use Legendary, so I can't comment on that. Okay, this one has Keen Eyes. And it's male. A little too late for Safeguard, it's already asleep. Okay, let's get it to low HP. This should not kill using both Confusion and Sludge Bomb, surely. Unless it has really bad stats as its NPC version. Surely, right? You're affected by Reflect too. Okay, you're in the yellow and you're asleep. Great Balls should be catching you. I'll use Great Balls using Espeon. Because I might be able to get it to lower level using Odyssey as a Sludge Bomb again. I'd rather not poison it if it wakes up. But I'm gonna take that chance. But you know, I don't really use legendaries ever. I find them, well, you know, overpowered. So I never even try. Never even comes to my mind to think like, oh yeah, I'll use Lugia. Like, no. It's not even remotely tempting. I think I did as a kid, but then never again. Nice Safeguard, nerd. Okay, at least now we can one-shot that ladybug. Yeah, this guy's a lot easier to grind off than the other dude. None of its Pokemon hit hard. They just take a while to take down. They probably could have distanced the Pokemon a little further away from the trainer, because whenever there's only one left, it clips to them. In that case, he could still use Zamazenta without fear. How are you doing, Captain QC? How many deaths? 0. I think most of the deaths that I had as a kid were exclusively due to not knowing that I could grind from these guys. I am safe scumming to get a good Noctowl with good stats. I hate that I cannot save wherever I want. Does this one have good stats? God, this Noctowl that I got last time was terrible. No! No! It has good physical defense, but that's... you know what? I'm gonna keep this one. I'm gonna keep this one and just say, you know what? Good enough. It has 28 in HP. Yeah, using save points is a very old school RPG. I'm keeping this one. This one's good enough for my purposes. It has a good HP pool. It has a good physical defense pool. And the fact that it's a Noctowl gives it good special defense. I'm going to just have to be satisfied with that. 31 speed means it's definitely going to be able to get Reflect off before the opponent can attack. Alright, now the next one is Street Performer. They make that save state. And then tackle her. Does she have a sheep? Is that what she has? I was gonna go take a look at the list. Performer Diogo has a Fluffy. Good choice. Good. You have good taste. You're like sticking around for a demonstration of my Pokemon's moves. Do I have... Yeah, actually, we're fine. We're fine. Good. I like your attitude. Feast your eyes on these. Popular reps for the trainer classes in fan art for some reason. That's very specific, but alright. Those two are burned into your memory. They definitely stand out. All the regular trainers stand out a lot more than regular trainers in Game Boy Advance games. Okay, at least that Flaffy can definitely be put to sleep. I'm going to hope that Shroomish can be one-shot with Confusion. Shouldn't take too long to get a good version of you. It would be a lot easier if they only had 2 Pokemon total, but they have 3, it seems, every single one of them. I'm surprised we're faster than they are. I mean, I guess that it's a sheep, but still, a sheep and a mushroom. That was a good miss. Okay, you can do that, and I'll use an item from you. Wait, what am I doing? That thing has taken no damage. I'll target Sludge Bomb on Shroomish. No, actually, Sludge Bomb on Flappy. Try to get it into the yellow. You seriously don't know what Game Freak's issue is with nerfing underpowered Pokemon? Rillaboom and Scarlet and Violet? Is it? I have not been paying attention. The only nerf that I, like, paid attention to was that they removed Scald from the game and replaced it with, like, a water move that reduces attack instead, which is so much worse. Oh, she only has 2 Pokemon. Okay. I think I'll try using Return here. No, I think we're good here. Please don't get one shot by that Sludge Bomb. Okay, since this girl only has 2 Pokemon, it's gonna be so much easier to grind off of her for EXP. Please don't die. Get in the red. Oh my fucking god, that was a crit. Nice job, Odysseus! It is too good. That's the problem with Scald. Okay, I guess it's a good time to test and see. Can I just go back and fight her to get her Shadow Pokemon or no? You're surprisingly good. I think you deserve to know a little secret about Pokemon move. The move, Shadow Rush, inflicts damage on any kind of Pokemon without being affected by their types. The amount of damage doesn't vary with the target Pokemon's type, so it's very easy to use. Tutorials on how to use Shadow Pokemon is neat. Now, if I go in and out, do I just get to fight you again with your Shadow Pokemon? Because if that's the case, that'll make my life a lot easier. If I don't have to be worried about missing out. I could get EXP that way. Okay, yes, alright, alright. I'll still need to save Scum so it has good stats, but that makes my life a lot easier still. I mean, you could still use Scald in future games, technically. You know, I'm still gonna try to one-shot that Shroomish wherever applicable. And sleep that thing. It's just that you have to get it on a Pokemon from a previous gen and then transfer it to the new gen. Not a good start. I don't think they would remove Libero from Cinderace. That's kind of one of the main reasons I use Libero to begin with. I love seeing Shroomish's angry face. It's my favorite. Alright, please go to sleep. What am I doing? I should be focusing on killing the Shroomish and then putting you to sleep. I missed again. So I took a shot and then I missed. Easiest shot of my life and then I missed. So I pulled out my rifle, then I missed again. Sorry. I'm not even doing the reference correctly. Ignore me. Not very effective. That's why we have the grass type out. Still paralyzed, which kind of sucks. I have mostly bad things to say about Scarlet and Violet, which is a shame. Because they tried doing something new and it just does not stick. That's the main issue with Scarlet and Violet. It just does not stick. Like, they tried to go for the school aspect of it, and they tried going for open world aspect of it, and it just does not do a good job of both. That's kind of the issue. I feel like they could have probably focused on one or the other, and not both. Oh my god, it finally landed. Sea Powder's supposed to have good accuracy. Your meme team of 6 Ludicolo's. I would absolutely love to make a meme team. A Mirror B cosplay team, ready. That's what that is. Let me actually make a save here. And if I can't, if it has bad stats, I'll reload and kill it. I think that's a good strat here. You're asleep, you're in the yellow, get in the ball. I know you're an evolved Pokemon, but please, don't be ridiculous. Thank you. That Vileplume animation. That Vileplume idol is gonna drive me nuts. You don't need to be moving this much, lady. I mean, Odysseus. Yeah, I think it's coming through my throat now, or rather... It's coming through in my voice that I'm kind of like, I'm raspy! My raspy voice is not great. Now please tell me this thing has good stats. I will tire very quickly of the Bell theme if I have to listen to it for this long. Come now, surely. Surely. This Fluffy will have good stats. There we go. Okay, that's not the worst thing in the... You know what? That's good enough for me. I don't care if it has bad speed. What I care about is, like, good defense, good special defense, and the good attack stat. Okay, good enough. Very good, in fact. What starter should you use for Alligator or Nim? You mean Meganium? From Miams? I don't know what Miams is. I guess for Alligator. I feel like for Alligator is a little bit more reliable. Meganium is more so if you want to absorb enemy HP to not use items. Typically is what I would pick Meganium for. Okay. Let's go for the next person in the square now. That would be this lady. I think she's still classified as a rider. Let me save. Actually, no. I still keep doing the thing where, like, I get close to catching them, then I save, and then if it has bad stats, then I kill. Then I'll rematch her. If you try talking to anyone in Dual Square, there's only one answer. Oh, she does not even have the yes or no thing. Rider Leba. She is equipped with a Skiploom. Not the most exciting Pokemon in the world, but alright. I should still be able to use Sleep Powder on it because it's this gen. I forgot to go heal. Fuck me. Well, at least I'll be able to one-shot that Oddish. Yep, I feel like a little bit of an idiot for not going to heal in between. You want her hat? Give it to me. Give me your hat! It's a very good hat, I'll give you that. The leopard print hat. I don't think I would be able to rock a purple leopard print hat. That's for sure. Okay, your entire team is weak to Psychic, we're good. Mega Drain. No matter which one you pick... Would you kindly not crit? Excusez-moi. TF2 hat cosmetic addiction. Give me that hat. Okay, I think I will one-shot that Dustox and use Odysseus' turn to heal. This game reminds... Now that I've mentioned that it's somewhat similar to Digimon, now I can just never unsee it. You know what? It's such a waste to use the 50 HP one. Yeah, just use that side. Now that I've mentioned that the plot of this game is somewhat reminiscent of the Digimon games, I cannot help but see a resemblance. It's kind of wild. This Gust might actually sting Odysseus a little bit. Thankfully, Gust is such a weak move, we're fine. Alright, I should be able to kill you, and... I don't suppose I'll be doing too much... You know what? Let's just swap Odysseus out, actually. What if Vileplume... Sorry, I have petals. I have a hard time reading sentences that are not written perfectly, so if it takes me like a minute to read your sentence, it's not like meant as an insult. I just legitimately have... It's like the opposite of dyslexia. I have reverse dyslexia, where if something's not written perfectly, my brain just takes a second. Where I'm just like, what is that word saying? Let me apply Reflect, and I'll let Umbreon, like, weaken them down, I think. Yes, it's my fault, really. That's my problem, is the thing. That was a crit, but that got you into the yellow, so that's good. I'm gonna start throwing balls, I think. and just hope for the best. I don't expect this thing to have a particularly high catch rate difficulty. Let me use secret power, actually. We might be able to paralyze you with that. I keep forgetting what the secret power is for this area. Secret power won't hit hard, like, at all. I didn't save before doing this, did I? Well, I can reload the actual save. If it has bad stats. Ooh, that was an incredible battle. I simply love strong guys. That's L-O-V-E. If you ever get the urge to battle with me again, I'll always be here for you, honey. Calm down, lady. Yeah, sorry, let me save state here. You know, if a Skiploom of all things has bad stats, I'm not gonna be heartbroken. Lady, please, I just met you. Stop. Just in case, actually. I do have 2 saves. Yes, remember to heal. Thank you. I will. After I check this thing's stats. I do have a backup of my most previous save, if need be. There's that Skiploom. You know what? It has very good stats. It has stats where I care the most about, being defense, special defense, and HP. It has the best special defense I've seen in a very long time, which is good for Skiploom, because its whole thing is to have high special defense. Kind of a stally little tyke, isn't it? That'll be good. That'll be good for me. Alright, the last one is in the squares, that person with the glasses, which should have a Slugma, apparently? Okay. Let's refrain from making the very obvious Slugma balls joke. I've already made the joke. It's not as funny as it sounds, I swear. Yes, heal. Yeah, that hotel really is a scam. Holy crap, you can just go to the Coliseum to heal. Then I'll probably level up the team until we're about level... I don't mind being a few levels under in this game. At least so far, it doesn't seem to make a difference. Later, it probably will. Later, being under-leveled would probably kick my ass. But right now, it seems fine. It's quite weird to think that this game's developers did not know how a regular Pokemon game works. And yet, at the same time, they still kept some of the weird hidden mechanics, like IVs and effort values. Effort values being like stat increases based on what you kill. Like, it's really weird that those mechanics were kept, and yet they didn't know that it was even a thing, or understand, really, how much of an impact it makes. I'm assuming that Game Freak kind of just sent them the engine and said, like, yeah, keep working on this, please. Even though you don't really know what anything is. How's it going? Oh, you want to battle me? Sure thing. Battling fans are always welcome. Bandana Guy Dival. Oh no, I was wrong. Quagsire, Emside Quagsire! You have good taste, sir. You have very good taste in Pokemon, sir. I don't think I'll be needing to use Reflect here. The only thing these guys could have is Tackle or something. I'm a little afraid to attack that Quagsire with any of my Grass-type moves, honestly. More than a little afraid. You know what? I want to see Solar Beam again. It was such a cool animation. What are you gonna disable? Confusion. You know what? That's fine. Slam. That could be problematic if it paralyzes Odysseus. I will just use return instead in that case. I was not expecting you to have physical moves. You did have slam. Okay, you're now in the yellow. I just need to put you to sleep. God, it looks so fucking cool! Way better than modern day Solar Beam. Looks like a fucking Dragon Ball beam. I love that shit. Okay, Shadow Rush might sting. Ugh. Please don't do that, sir. Okay, you know what? Just in case it decides to do that twice, I'm gonna waste a turn using a reflect and using an item. Just to be on the safe side. All shadow moves are considered physical, last I checked. Not that it matters really, because this game only has Shadow Rush. This should hit a lot less hard too. Okay, I need you to be in the red, and I need you to be asleep. Or at least as close to the red as I can make you. God, I hope this Quagsire knows Yawn. It's such a good move. Missed. Oh, this might sting a little bit. It's a good choice after I've set down Reflect, though. I will give you that much. Swapping to a special attack move is smart. Okay, I think I'm gonna start chucking balls and hope for the best here. It's low. It's not asleep, but I'll make it asleep as soon as possible. Trying to catch a shadow Pokemon in the middle of a double battle is extremely chaotic, and I love it. It is difficult in the best way possible. It's a good challenge. Alright, you should be falling asleep now. Disabled no more. Okay. Let me make a save state again. If it has good stats, we're keeping it. If not, we're killing it. I keep forgetting I can just, like, rematch these guys over and over. The ball comes out first. Oh, wait, no. No, side. Don't be an idiot. I just realized that I was doing something very wrong here. I wish I could use Helping Hand on using a Pokeball. That would be cool if that was something you could do, actually. That would give Helping Hand a usage in single battles, come to think of it. If your Pokemon uses Helping Hand, it increases your catch rate. That would make it useful for catching legendaries and stuff, actually. Man, that would be cool. I just thought of a good way to improve Helping Hand. Just remembered something. If you call your Pokemon when nothing is wrong with them, they'll get an accuracy boost? I've not tested that in this. You're way tough. We're gonna battle again. I'm surprised none of these guys are mad that I keep stealing their Pokemon. Like, no one seems to have commented on that. Also, that Quagsire is absolutely getting used this game. I love him. Quag! Sire! I love the Quagsire. Okay. What stats do you have, O Sire of Quag? No. 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 No, thank you. No, thanks. I'll come back. I do love Swampert as well. The only issue that I have is, like, the starters definitively have better stats than regular Pokemon, so it almost feels like cheating to be using the starters. You know what I mean? It's kind of the same reason why I don't like using legendaries, is that they make me go, man, that thing is strong! In a bad way. I mean, it's too strong. Kind of deal. Alright. Let's keep going until we get a Quagsire of good stats. Dival. You don't look like a street performer or anything like that. So I'm not sure what you're saying, like, fans here. I have to be careful with Odysseus. Haha, yeah, who would use starters on their team? I definitely don't have a team of Blaziken, Incineroar, and Swampert. Nope, not me. Haha. No, but, yeah. You still get my point, though. I kind of just go, man, they're too strong. They're way too strong. Too strong for my taste, is what I mean. I should probably go heal. Keep forgetting to do that. Ooh, I don't like that. Shadow Rush could deal some serious damage here. Slam is fine. The Shadow Rush I'm worried about. I wonder if Shadow Rush can crit. I would assume no, given what it is. Given that it's typeless. Man, seeing Solar Beam is always satisfying, though. I mean, they kind of have to make it satisfying. A cut above the rest. I guess so. Okay, I'm gonna need to swap Espeon out. It currently has... yeah, no. Umbreon. I don't even need to think about its typage. Umbreon is always a smart choice to send out. I love these action shots that they put out. Like, all the camera work is kind of crazy good in this, I've noticed. Alright, please. Oh, please. Get flinched. And or... slept. You have no issues with pseudo-legendaries? Yeah, I have no issues with pseudo-legendaries, though. Because I feel like these are... you have to work to get a pseudo-legendary, if you know what I mean. Like, that makes sense, right? The fact that you have to put in the effort to get a pseudo-legendary, like getting a Heatran or something. Or like that weird slime thing from Pokemon Go. That you can only get in Pokemon Go, but it's available for use in Sword and Shield, and then Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee. Oh, Sir of Quag. Please do not one-shot Odysseus. God, I'm always a little afraid to attack. Odysseus' defense is still down currently. I don't trust swapping to anyone, actually. Fuck. That's fine. Let me see if throwing just a regular ball will do the trick. It's still asleep. So I might just get lucky. Remember to make a safe state side. This game not letting me save whenever I want is definitely making me want to cheat more with save states. I wouldn't cheat like this on the XD because I can just save whenever I want. But here you can only save at computers. It's a little rough. Okay, let me see if this thing has good stats now. If it doesn't, we come back and kill it. Your favorite legendaries are the primal version of Groudon and Kyogre. They do look cool. They definitely look really badass. Dialga and Palkia I feel could use the same makeover. They tried making origin versions of them, but they kind of look just the same. But with a different shape, if you know what I mean. I'm trying to think of other starters, or other legendaries. The two legendaries from Black and White already have their makeovers by fusing with Kyurem. So I think they're good on that front. I don't think they need a makeover at all. The 3 legendary birds from Kanto got a makeover in the form of having Galar variants. Oh god, this Quag also sucks. Yep, okay, alright. If you're gonna be like that game, I will cheat until I get the one that I want. Please. All I want is good defenses. I have to restart the fight every single time. At least it lets me restart the fight every single time. I wish I had other Pokemon that could put stuff to sleep. Cresselia and Rayquaza. I'm trying to think of who my favorite legendaries are, but it's really hard to pick one or two. Like I said, I never use legendaries particularly often. Is this Pokemon Colosseum or the newest one? It looks better than the newest one, Snake Keeper, so it is Colosseum. Partially because I'm using a high-res texture pack. That's the only thing that's making some textures look better. The textures look less blurry. That's the difference. But no, really, I feel like they could have, I feel they could have reused this engine. I'm gonna be quite honest, this is not a bad engine. I don't know why Game Freak went out of their way to develop a new one for the 3DS games. Stored Power is a very good move. I do like Stored Power. Alright, let's go and fight this guy again. Should I put in somebody else at front? I got nobody else that can put stuff to sleep. That's my issue. And that guy uses a water type, so Torkoal and Barboach are not really that useful. Do we think they lost the engine? Well, Genius Sorority, the developers that did this game, probably still have it. That company is currently making the new Cafe Mix phone game that is quite popular, so they probably still have good designers on the job. I don't know why they don't get more work. They're just making phone games these days. Speed Boost and Baton Pass, so you have speedier and more powerful stored Pokemon. That's pretty good, actually. You wouldn't think to run Baton Pass on something like Blaziken, especially Mega Blaziken. And yet you totally could. You know, give it Power Up Punch and Speed Boost, and then you Baton Pass after using it a few turns. God, I do not want to attack with Petal Dance, because I have no control for who's gonna get targeted. I hate that I cannot target who's gonna get targeted by that. Okay, Confusion might actually sting. We're fine. Close Combat, Flare Bits, Power Up Punch, and Baton Pass. Okay. Close Combat reduces your stats, though, doesn't it? So that's not good, because those are gonna get transferred with Baton Pass. Are they not? You know what? I think I'm gonna see about one-shotting that Psyduck. I'm confident we can tank one physical attack from that Quagsire and one special attack without Reflect. I do not like that Psyduck possibly using Psychic on Odysseus here. I don't even want to chance it, so I think that's what I'm gonna do from now on. It's banned for a very good reason. Understandable. Alright, please get the Quag to sleep. You know what? I should be healing. Now I feel confident in surviving a physical attack from the Quag. Put the Quag to sleep! Oh my god, please. Sleep Powder is supposed to have good accuracy. Come on now. It only has good accuracy when the NPC's using it. Just like Hypnosis. Hypnosis has like 40 accuracy when a player is using it. And 90 when the AI is using it. And these potions are cheap. Put the quack to bed! There we go. Now let's get it to low HP so we can catch it. Maybe I should be using return if I'm gonna be attacking with both. Quack has good physical defense, right? Yes, it does. I'm not sure why I'm asking when I'm clearly already taking the decision to attack. Okay, I'm gonna start chucking regular balls now. Okay, reflect has run off, actually. Let me reapply that, because Shadow Rush is physical. And it is very frightening to be hit by that thing. Please remain asleep, Quag of the Saya. There we go. You're asleep. You're in the yellow. Get in the ball, please. I know it doesn't do anything, but what else am I supposed to use? I keep going 2 pages over to reach Pokeballs, even though I don't need to. How bad is Quagsire's catch rate anyways? Let me go take a look. Sir of the Quag. It's the same as Noctowl's. It feels easier though. Close combat you use if you have no other choice and it's an easy kill. You know what? That's fair enough, actually. I did not save before catching that. I'm an idiot. Well, it's fine. It's fine, Side. Just go check. Just go check and reload the older save state. Doesn't matter. It's just... I feel bad doing this on stream. But I did say this was a LivingDex. And these Pokemon I will use in my party. So I like to be a little safer rather than sorry. Oh, God. What is up with these Quags? Quag, please. The Quags of the Sires are not giving me the good RNG today. I'm gonna actually go swap in some other grass types in that case. I should have more than just Odyssey sitting around, right? But yes, I hope this is still good background noise for you folks. Yeah, let me just see about swapping some people. Actually, can I use just the Can I just use the PC at the Coliseum? Come to think of it. Your entire team isn't powerful, but you still love them. Main singles is Swampert, Blaziken, and Cineroar. Doubles is either 6 Ludicolo or 5 Ludicolo in a Zoroark. That's good strat. You could actually have 2 Zoroark, really. Because they'll both use whatever's in the back of your party. You could even use a Hisui one, actually. You could use a Hisui Zoroark. Yeah, there's all the shadow Pokemon that I caught. These have good stats, at least. All that's left is for the Quag to join them. Any deaths? Nope. I've just been resetting until I get a Quagsire of good stats. It's not going well. It's not going well. And honestly, I'm just thinking about our HP starting to grind for HP. Right, I keep forgetting Laleep is... Wait, no. actually it should still be fine against water types. I have to keep reminding myself of that. They're still good. They're not gonna get one shot, more importantly. Hey, you still have the ribbon, actually, from beating the champion. That's neat. I could probably go back and try to get the ribbon on everybody, come to think of it. That could be neat. I definitely can do that on my own time. Get the ribbon from the Kanto region and get the ribbon from the Wen region on everybody. If a team of 40s die and your replacements are 20s, don't you get wiped? No, because it does seem like there are some spots where I can grind. Like the square that I'm at right now does allow me to grind. I was not aware of that. Don't spend your time doing that. Getting good stats? Yes, I will! I absolutely will! Okay. It's gonna be time consuming. This is what's gonna make this game as long as a regular. No, the ribbons? Okay, I still will, though. Because, like, I want to play Pokemon. It doesn't happen often that I'm sitting at work and I'm thinking, man, I can't wait to get back home to play some more Pokemon. It never happens! I will see the Maribee, I swear. We've already gotten one Maribee appearance. Okay. Raditz is a little low level, but I still trust him to, like, get a good one-hit kill on a Psyduck. Right? I think. But yes, we're gonna keep going for a little while still. What is the uptime right now? It's 1 hour. You were still fine. I was still planning on adding an extra, like, an extra hour or two anyways, on top of this. Man, that noise does not sound good from the Bulbasaur. Yes, I know it's a Shadow Pokemon. That's why we're doing this, Roy. You don't need to tell me every time. Just have them colored purple. That's good enough. Okay. Alright. Let me see if the Quagsire can survive 1 Giga Drain. It might not, but I would expect it can. Missed. Let me guess, you're gonna attack Bulbasaur? No, actually. Not that it matters, because these are one of the few. Okay, yes, you do end up in the yellow, so that's perfect. Raditz is perfect for this. Okay, never mind, I changed my mind. Okay. Alright, nope, nope, nope. You're going to the back of the party. Good. Thank you for your help. Very useful, but nope. 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 No, thank you. That's way too much physical damage you're taking here. I don't remember the two different themes, to be perfectly honest, Spartan. Yes, Frenzy Plant is a different name in this game. It has a dumb name. I don't know why. Let me go take a look at what it is exactly, actually. It is Solid Plant instead of Frenzy Plant. I'm not sure why it says Solid, but alright. Okay. We need that guy asleep, please. Actually, are you part... You're not part Psychic as a Psyduck, despite the name. So I'm gonna just confuse it, and then try to, like, whittle it down. Please put the Quag to bed! Thank you. At least it's not like Pokemon Stadium where it does the animation no matter what. And then it's like, oops, that's a miss. Nice disable, nerd. Solid plant uses the flower pots to hide instead of cardboard boxes. Solid, yeah, like Solid Snake. I do want to see, I guess you could fucking Solar Beam. Okay, Umbreon, you'll be the one checking the balls for us. Actually, hold on. Again, Slide, make a save before catching. And then decide to catch. And if it has bad stats, just come back and kill it. Yeah, maybe just Solar Beam. What is the side gonna do? But yes, I'm not sure what it is. I'm guessing it's just lost in translation. That's all I'm going. That's the only explanation I can think of. This Quagsire is so much easier to catch than a Noctowl. I don't believe they have the same catch rate. I don't believe you. Keep Pokemon DB. It might have changed between gens. I'm regretting teaching Odyssey a Solar Beam. I was planning on using them in a sunny day team. That was the plan, and that's why I gave them a Solar Beam. So is the trainer in this one a former Team Rocket employee? Something like that, yes. It's called Team Snag'em. But yes, quite literally the same deal. They steal Pokemon, that's their whole shtick. I also love how Umbreon's yellow circles glow in this game. They go back and forth between black and yellow. So good. I think the black and white games do that as well, but man, that looks cool. It's such a simple effect, but it's very good. A very simple mechanic. Again, we're grinding for a Quack with good stats, which is why I'm using save states. The shiny alternative for it would be blue. Technically, I could use a save editor to show it. But I would take a hot second. I would have to, like, open up my save, turn it into a shiny, and then reload. And then afterwards, I would have to, like, re-edit him back into a regular, not shiny Pokemon. It would take a hot second. Please tell me this Quagga has good stats. No! Why? All you need is good defense. And good special defense. It's not that hard. At least good HP. Come on. What the hell is that for? Come on. Okay. Emulation. Load state. I don't even fucking remember which one I saved on last. This one? Yes, this one. It's clearly extremely difficult, you're right. The Quag catch stream. This is like Eevee, this is like shiny grinding. It's exactly like it. Except it's Quag grinding. Quag grinding. I don't like how hard it is to get levels right now. It feels like having the same EXP share as Fire Red, which is not very good. Alright. Let me reload. What are my Pokemon stats, actually? Yeah, Red, it's a little bit hurt. You know what? I think these two are fine. I'll just confuse the Quag and let the Solar Beam take care of the Psyduck. And hope for the best. Maybe I should start speeding stuff up. I can do that, it's just not that depressive a button, which is why it's annoying. Very confusing for you, and then just hope Solar Beam's good enough on Psyduck. If you did not attack, that would be great, please. I'm still always worried whenever I see that Psyduck is going to use Confusion, but I don't think it has access to it right now. Thankfully, Surf will not do any damage to either of them. I'm going to go and heal after this one, actually. Critical hit. Thankfully, not very effective. Okay, I'll Secret Power you because there's a small chance that it will paralyze. Seems to default to paralysis whenever it's not sure what to give it as a move. It's supposed to change based on the area. But whenever it's like, quote-unquote, a normal area, it just defaults to giving paralysis as its secondary effect. Please hit yourself. Thank you. Okay. Now, it's confused. We can bite until it flinches, and sleep powder until it falls asleep. I forgot you didn't lose access to the shadow Pokemon if they faint. Only in this square. There are other locations where you can obtain the Pokemon that you missed later on in the games, but it's so much later. I'd honestly much rather kind of just... I'd much rather catch them immediately whenever I see them, personally. Which is why I'm perfectly okay with using save states, because then they end up being lower level too. Save state to slot. You saw an interesting video where someone transferred a Pokemon from this game all the way to the latest game. Yeah, that's what I'm planning to do, actually. That's why I'm really excited for this project. Like, it'll be crazy to get to Legends Arceus and look at that Quilava that I call it this game and being like, yup, I got this thing in Coliseum, and now it's like, Hisui Typhlosion. That's weird. I like that. It's asleep. Please get in the bowl. I'll be very much looking forward to doing that. The Gera Farig that I will catch in earlier games, too. Alright, please tell me you have good stats. I wish I could save anywhere to check much faster. Between whatever Pokemon you purified, it gets a ribbon, and a ribbon transfers over too. All the more reason to go and get all the ribbons. Like I said, it's very easy for me to go in on my own time and just level everybody up to go fight the Elite Four. Or just have them in the back pocket whilst I go and beat up the Elite Four with a level 100 Pokemon. It would take no time at all. Okay, Sayurvidita, show me what the stats of the Quag are. There we go, that took a second. God damn it. At this point, I think it's actually giving me the same stat every time. I think that Quag is cursed to having the bad stats now. It might be that the stats are decided the first encounter. Yeah, I think it's always had these stats, I think. Yeah. Right? I was not paying attention to what its stats are. I was just looking at the 0. You know what? I'm gonna move on, I think. No, I might have a save state from before the first encounter with that dude. That would make sense, though, that they're decided on the first encounter. Was it this one? What about this one? No, this one was even earlier, so no. What about this save state? Oh, this one was from way earlier in the game. Okay, fine. Fine, you win. This quag will suck. Much to my misery. Now, their stats are not predetermined, but I think they're predetermined after, after you end this stream. No, my stream fucking crashed! And no one mentioned it for like 5 minutes! No one said anything in chat. So I felt like, am I still running? Am I still on? No one said like, oh, stream's crashed, stream frozen. No, but nobody said anything. That's quite all right. But yeah, no, I did not end stream. 0 special attack, 19 special defense. Yeah, it was just a frozen screen on for everybody else's end. But yes, if you don't tell streamer something's wrong, streamer will never know. Okay, let me check this one. 6 defense, 0 special attack. I don't have a save state from before the first match. Six defense, 0 special attack. 6 defense, 0 special attack. Okay, so yes, it's decided the first time you encounter that Shadow Pokemon. Even if you get a rematch, it's still going to keep the stats, so this Quagsire is fucked. But that's okay. I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to play through the game normally, actually. I'm going to play through the game normally, and if a Pokemon has shit stats, I'll come back off stream to go re-catch it with save states. I think. That seems reasonable. The only one that's been cursed is the Quagsire, though. So let's get a move on. I could come back and re-catch this Quagsire to get a better one later. Off stream. Okay, I think I've beaten up everyone. Save it to have better stats? I cannot do that, actually. Like, let's say I change it to having... let's say I change it to having 31 defense. This Pokemon is not considered legal anymore. It has an invalid encounter type and PID mismatched. What the PID is this thing over here. A number that is randomly generated based on what its stats are, based on what its personality is, as well as what the name of the original trainer is, and their stats on here. The TID. They make it very hard to cheat in a Pokemon. Even if I re-roll what the PID is, the game will not fix it. You cannot cheat in your stats in older gen Pokemon. Only in newer ones. Only in newer ones can you change it. So yes, I'll come back and get a better Quagsire later. All that's left would be this dude here. I will still save Scum, just so I don't have to do it. But yes, if this happens, I don't want to spend 2 hours trying to get a better one. I'll come back and get a better Quagsire later. I do like the Quag. I love the Quag. Would explain why you kept getting random shiny legendaries from random trading? No, it wouldn't. It would not explain why you were getting shinies at all. Battle, so much fun. Pokemon battles for everyone. Battles bring me so much joy. Let's get started, little boy. I'm taller than you, sir. What are you talking about? Roller boy lawn? There's the Slugma. I need to catch that Slugma. I should have came a little bit more prepared, actually. Let me reload my save state. Yeah, because that guy's gonna kick my ass. Yes, let's get the Slugma balls jokes out. If you guys can make a sexual jokes out of Magcargo, its evolution, then I'll be impressed. But Slugma is way too easy. McCurgle these nuts. You get points for effort, I guess. Something I'll need to do is also purify these Pokemon. Okay, who do I take with me then? Laleep would still take extra damage from fire type attacks. Yeah, you know what? I'll just grind everybody up to level 33 off screen by rematching the dudes around the square. Currently, Odysseus is high level enough that I feel confident in him, but that's pretty much the only one. I will be using Shadow Pokemons in priority, personally. Can I please get somebody who's not going to suck? Thank you. But yes, normally if I was playing a regular Pokemon game, I would kind of just go around and, you know, if I catch a Pokemon that I don't like in a regular Pokemon game, I can just go back to that same route and catch another one, right? I can't do that in this game. There's the easy one with, what did Slugma say when someone stole his car? Where did my car go? Your Magcargos look heavy. May I hold them for you? I like Ben Barrett's one. Ben Barrett's one wins the joke contest. But yes, these two are very much reliable people. Odysseus is just there as a bonus. I might want to teach Shadow Ball to Umbreon, because it is... Well, actually, no. Umbreon has bad physical stat right now. Okay. I did heal everybody, and I'm not sitting on a goddamn grass type at the front. I keep opening up the wrong window to save. To slot number 2. Best that joke of 2023 goes to Ben. You know, I never thought about it, but starting with Umbreon and Espeon is a really solid setup. Because you're not weak to much of anything, really. Umbreon's only Dark Stab move is a special attack. Yeah, it's got Bite right now, which is special attack currently. But in later gen, I'll have to get Shadow Pulse for this Umbreon, because I will use him in future games too. I should be able to one-shot a Nezreal, surely. This guy's gonna be a hard one to get, actually. Getting his Pokemon, I mean. I should have applied Reflect. I forgot that I've got Espeon out. Please don't use a Shadow move. That took a hot second to process. Ugh, that stings. I can use potions here, though. God, it's really tempting. I'm just gonna have to apply Reflex some other time. They're currently using special attack moves, so I think we're okay. This would be absolutely nightmarish if I tried to do this without using items. God, fuck that. Yeah, actually, let me show off what the stats of that Umbreon is right now. Does not have any good physical attack. Please hit yourself. Why is it taking this long for Slugma? But yes, it's a good Umbreon. I reset it off screen. The only thing it's bad on him is his HP. Which, you know what? I think I can live with. Okay, I think I'm gonna start biting the Slugma. And keep hoping to one-shot its partners. If I bite it, it will flinch. Or at least there's a chance that it flinches. Man, that's not a great... That animation for a clip buff. Never mind. I was gonna say that's not great, but no, that's so good. Where it's just like, oh, oh, oh! Yeah. Then it dies. Please flinch. Oh, God, you don't have good special defense. Ugh. Okay, you're in the red now. We should be catching you. Let me make a safe state again. If it has bad stats, we kill it for EXP, then come back. Wait, no, what am I doing? It's guaranteed to have the stats it has right now. Don't save side. Just catch it, and then come back if it has bad stats. We've already determined that its stats are locked the second you start the match. Actually, I just to be safe, I'm gonna use a Great Ball. Everything has had such low catch rate so far. The rest of his Pokemons are kind of weak. It's just the Slugman that's kind of scary, with Flamethrower no less. Please tell me you only have 3 Pokemon when I come back for a rematch, because I might just do that. Weren't people mad that you're stealing their pets? I don't know, actually. I feel like they should be. Some people do mention it, but not very often. Like, these guys don't mention it, I don't know why. I hope you like my show, but now it's time for me to go. Thank you, Rollerboy Lawn. Okay, everyone, we've had our fun. Until next week, farewell. Okay. Let me go see if the stats are good on that thing. Shadow Pokemons are caused by... No, not by abusing them, no. They are scientifically edited. It's not by misuse, no. It's not by emotional abuse, it's via a scientific method. They go more into detail about that in the second game. Not so much in this one. Excuse me, can I please use my save, Dolphin? Thank you. Why? No! Why is your worst stat your physical defense? That's supposed to be your strongest stat. Oh, Slugma, why? Oh, it's so good in everything else, though. Fuck me. Hold on. Let me take a look at its evolution. Maybe its evolution can carry it. Okay, its evolution has a base defense of 120. Alright, alright. You know what? Its base evolution can carry it. We're fine. Let's continue playing the game. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, let me actually pull out some of my lower level Pokemon. I'm gonna train in the square until they're all level 30. Yeah, you know what? I was gonna use Shadow Pokemon, but then I remind myself, no, side. They're not gonna be able to fucking... They're not gonna be able... Well, actually... Hold on, hold on, hold on. I think we're fine. I've changed my mind again. I changed my mind again. Okay, let me get everybody. Everyone's level 30, you might have noticed. I will show what my strat is for purifying Pokemon. It's to take them to the square and go against somebody of really, really shit team. And then once you get into battle, you just spam the call command on them over and over. Let me see if I can remember which one of them had only 2 Pokemon. Because those are the guys I'll go against. I think it was you. Let me save state. I just saved legitimately at the computer. I would absolutely just reload if I was wrong. It was you that only had 2 Pokemon, right? And they were kind of weak, I think. Yeah, you have Pichu and a Shroomish. Yeah, we're fine. We're fine. Okay, here's the strat. We kill off that Shroomish first. And then we swap our Shadow Pokemon out, and we spam the call command. It slightly reduces their Shadow Pokemon-ness. And that should pretty much bring them down to nothingness. Which is good. That's very, very good. If they can be completely cleared so we can just, you know, take them out and purify them immediately as soon as it becomes available, that would be a lot better. That's not something that I knew about as a kid. So I think those poor Shadow Pokemon probably died 20 million times until they became purifiable. I think the hardest hitting move this Pichu has would be like, I don't know, Thunder Wave or something? Double Slap is not terribly impressive now, is it? The real problem is this Shroomish. This thing has spores and powders to put you to sleep and paralyze you. This Slugma is fine. He is fine. This should kill. Did I target Shroomish? Why did I target Pichu? What is wrong with me? I'm an idiot. Well, I guess we're doing this now. I did not realize I targeted the Pichu. What is wrong with me? Yep, there's that stun sport. That's fine. That's fine. Just swap in. Oh, that Slugma has no HP. We're not doing him today. We're going to swap in Noctowl. Then we're going to swap in Makuhita. Then we're just going to spam call. We're not doing it for Slugma yet. Did not realize. Yeah, I need to remind myself. I need to get into the habit. Ah, apparently your friendship just goes down by having you in the party. I was not aware of that. I guess it's based on the friendship meta, huh? We still are affected by Reflect. Not that it matters. These two are pretty tanky. Not Shadow Rush. Just Call. Just Call. Noctowl! Noctowl failed to ear. Makuhita! Okay, never mind. I might be thinking of Pokemon XD. I might be thinking of Pokemon XD. Where you can just call them over and over and then their friendship, like, goes up. No, yeah, I might be thinking of XD, actually. I guess it's the more recent of the two, so that might be why I remember it more. I suppose I could keep swapping them out, in and out, and see if that does it. Because they did get some friendship go up when I swapped them in. So, yeah, let me see about that. Could have sworn there was a cheesable method to this, but maybe not. Would have been a lot better if I had the Pichu out. You see, it immediately went down when Misdreavus was sent out. So now if I swap Makuhita in, does it still go down again? Is my question. I think Shroomish gets effect Spore, but not this gen, does it? Is your friendship going up? I don't think it did, no. So, no, I cannot cheese it, can I? Could've sworn you could. Well, I suppose you could just swap them in constantly. Seems it only procs once per battle, just to confirm. Let's do that. It would make sense if it was once per battle. But you are correct. I was just a stupid one here. It might just be only in XD. Only in XD could you, like, do that, I suppose. Well, alright then. Let's just kill that thing. Emotion rose to a fever pitch, and now it's in hyper mode. I think we have mentioned what the effects of hyper mode are earlier. Speaking of, that reminds me, I need to, like, make a backup of all my current Shadow Pokemon. I like to back them up the second I got them. As a matter of fact, I might focus on doing that. Over and over. So yeah, she's actually probably the best person to grind on. Hyper mode is what you call to stop it. Yes, and that can increase friendship. Alright. I was just being stupid, it seems. It has been over 15 years. A very, very long time. It seems like Makuhita's, like, friendship slash shadow mode EXP thing went down just from being in a party, not from being used. So maybe I'll just keep these guys in a party and not use them. And just focus on Umbreon and Espeon and my other Pokemon from the Game Boy Advance games. Alright, okay. Let me take a look at the list of Shadow Pokemon in the game and see if I've missed anybody. In Pyrite Town. I've gotten the Misdreavus, I've gotten the Slugma, I've gotten the Noctowl, and I've gotten the Fluffy, I've gotten the Skiploom, I've gotten Quagsire. All that's left is the Rogue Kale at the entrance of Pyrite City. Kinda weird that it counts as a different area for Pyrite City Street and Pyrite City Gates. Even though there's no loading screen anywhere between the two of them. Weird. But alright. I'll save at the police station. I will be very impressed with myself if I can get it through this without getting a single death. It seems almost impossible, honestly. The game is kicking my ass just playing casually. Even if I'm using Pokemon from the Game Boy Advance games, I didn't take any items with me. They've been leveled down to 25, and they've had their effort values removed. So as far as the game is concerned, they're about as bad as the Pokemon that I get here in the regular game. Yo! Let's chat! Wanting to know if I have a weird Pokemon? Let me make a save state before we start the fight, please. Thank you. If you want to know that much, you may as well see it with your own eyes. Who could corrupt the good boy? Who dares corrupt the good boy? Whomst would dare? Please tell me you only have these two. Like, see, this is the point in the game where I feel like the enemy trainers should have only 2 Pokemon. But no, everyone's got 4 of them. Why can't the modern games be like this, you know? Like, goddamn, this is good. This is really fucking good. Let me start by confusing you, and then set up Reflect. Quick attack. This might sting. Oh, jeez, the frames! The game shat all the frames when they use that quick attack. The game did not like that. Imprison. Not terribly useful against Umbreon. Oh, wait, it does both? That's new to me. Okay, that means I cannot use Confusion, I don't think. Yeah, cannot use the Sealed Confusion. Wow! That was actually a smart play. I don't believe this. You know what? In that case, we'll just Helping Hand. So we can guarantee that Umbreon will one-shot stuff. Did you save state before this match? I did. I did. I really want more trainers. Like, early game trainers should have 4 Pokemon minimum. Like, Route 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 should have, like, 4 Pokemon. Okay, maybe not on Route number 1. It's fine if Route number 1 people only have 1 or 2. But after a while, I mean, come on. Especially in 2v2 games, yes, exactly. Yeah, you know, I'm just gonna keep using Bite and Helping Hand. And hope Confuse Ray does the work against that ferret. If we can wipe out his entire team, I'd be very happy. God, my frames are just out the window. Whenever he quicks attacks. Okay, good. Good. At least Umbreon is fast enough to outspeed regular Pokemon. We're a little under-leveled. That's... Oh, this might go badly. Oh, no. Oh, no. Okay, please tell me I'm not, like... imprisoned anymore. This is where shit gets real. Okay, we're not. Good. Okay, good. That was bad on console, too. Okay. I suppose it's more like an intentional effect rather than a bug in that case. Okay, we've wiped out his entire team except for his ferret. All that's left is to catch the good boy. Find the SP on this level 30, jeez. Swift? Do I want Swift? It does attack both enemies. The problem is Espeon has such a good move out the gate. I'd be more likely to use Swift on a Sylveon, though. Because Sylveon has Pixelate. Let me take a look, actually, if I remember correctly. Pixelate is the ability that turns all normal type attacks into fairy types, right? Yes, it is. God, it would be so good on a Sylveon, but honestly, I think I'd rather have Swift on Espeon. Return is good, but that Espeon does not have good physical attack, so I might be better off using Swift. It will take a long time for Return to outpace the damage Swift can do, and Swift attacks both enemies. Oh my god, it's so much faster to learn moves in this engine. That thing is already confused. We're good. Okay, let's bite it. And hope it doesn't take too much damage. Let me reapply Reflect. I think it's still active, but... I want to reapply it just to be safe. Oh, wait, no, I can't. I forgot that you cannot reapply it. Well, it's in the yellow now. There's a Reflect gone. The only thing that could do some real damage right now is Shadow Rush on Espeon. But if you Shadow Rush, you do not get priority attack. Umbreon is very tanky. I expect Umbreon to be able to tank one quick attack. We're fine. God damn it. Okay, he did decide to do Shadow Rush, I think, just now. So I chose wisely. No, Strength. Why do you have Strength? I mean, it's the same type attack bonus, but still, not terribly useful, is it? Alright, let me use Umbreon's turn to use a potion on Espeon. Espeon cannot take the hits. Umbreon can. Get in the ball! I do not have any status effects to throw at you. Honestly, even though I would love to show the save scumming process on stream, I'm gonna be quite honest. I think I'll just keep a safe state. And just come back off stream to get the one with the good stats that I want. Okay, we need to heal Umbreon now. We are within crit range, above all else, more than anything. You know what, actually? Let me see if I can get that thing a little lower using Confuse Ray and hope it attacks itself. More than anything, I'd rather it not take any more pot shots at us. Nice helping hand, nerd. Friendless nerd. Their stats are so high, but at least their AI is dumb, which I appreciate. I actually cannot attack. I can't do anything. I have no option. If I attack, it might kill itself via confusion. I'm waiting until it does exactly that. You know what, actually? I might be able to get Swift in. You know what? Secret Power. That'll definitely do no damage. And it has a small chance of paralyzing as well. Okay, there's Quick Attack. We have healed. We're still under the effect of Reflect. We're fine. Okay, you're in the red. Please get in the goddamn ball. Okay, our Reflect wore off. I need to reapply it. A crit Quick Attack could kill Espeon right now. I guess it doesn't really matter. If I miss this ball... Honestly, I'll just reload. This game is rough. With its stupid catch rates. It feels so much harder than a regular Pokemon game. I swear I never have this much trouble catching stuff in the red. Oh my god. Alright, fine. Oops, that's the wrong one. There we go. Okay, let's try that again. Your ferret is dumb. Your ferret has stats that are too good, and I hate him. Alright, same deal here. Actually, I should probably keep the Rolls out, come to think of it. The ferret is the most dangerous pick on this team. I should keep the Rolls out. And then try to catch the ferret, and then I'll be able to one-shot probably the rest of his team. The Rolls is more inconveniencing than anything, to say the least. Let me apply Reflect out the gate. That Quick Attack. It's so hard with it. I mean, 20 HP is more than I'd expect a quick attack to hit for. Probably the most rewarding thing a Ferret has heard. Your stats are too good. You're dumb. I hate you. I love Ferret though. This Ralts using Imprison is more inconveniencing than anything. I need this Ferret caught. Actually, I'm gonna keep using You know what? I need to take a look before I keep spamming Secret Power and then regretting it. Bulbapedia. What are the effects of Secret Power in Pokemon Colosseum based on area? Pyrite Town. Okay, Pyrite Town deals damage and a random chance of causing confusion. So no, it does not cause paralysis right now. Is Secret Power any good in this game? It's based on locations. Inside buildings, inside Mount Battle, and inside the SS Libra, it causes paralysis. In the outskirts stands in Phoenix City, in the Cypher Lab, it lowers accuracy by 1 stage. In Pirate Town, the Under, Cypher Key Lair outside, Dark Island outside, Rock Pokespot, Pyrite Coliseum, Mount Battle Area 7 to 10, it causes confusion. In the Phoenix Stadium, it lowers defense by 1 stage. In the Agatville, you have to keep a fucking page open. It's not good in any game. It's not good. It's only good if you have good physical attack, because it's always a physical move. Even if it turns into a water type move. Like, that's the thing. It's a normal type move, but it can have the effect of a water type move. It's extremely situational. I was banking on it causing, I was banking on it causing paralysis so I could increase my catch rate, but it's not in this. Shadow Pokemon can become shiny after you catch them. Yes, that is correct. Oh, right, I can't use Confusion. Well, I'll just use Return in that case. Stop using Quick Attack. Stop targeting Espeon as well, please. Well, at least it deals slightly less damage. I'll confuse the Ralts, if only just to eat some of its turns. Then I'll start buying the Ferret, in order to make it flinch on top of its confusion. Could one-shot that Ralts. But that Ferret is the real dangerous part of this enemy team. I'll be able to buy more later, side. Don't even think about saving money. Shadow Rush, there we go. I'm glad I healed. Hit with recoil. Now let's bite it. Please get inside the yellow. Okay. Well, we're here. Now we just have to get you even lower. I don't want it to take too much damage, because then it might accidentally kill itself, and then I'll need to restart all over again. Oh, I critted. Nice job, Espeon! The one thing we didn't want. Okay. Time to reload. Thanks, Espeon. God. Between this game and Emerald, they certainly did a nice job making normal types feel very scary. Holy crap. The bane of my early game. Normal types. Every time you see a shadow move, especially Rush, you tense up because you're so used to it being super effective on every Pokemon. Yes, that's only in XD, not in this game. Thankfully. I should have set up Reflect. Thankfully, he went for Embryon. We're fine. I want to get some damage in. I want to catch that thing to not deal with it. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do what I said. I'm going to just keep a save state of every shadow Pokemon and come back later off screen to re-catch them. Because, goddamn. Thank you. Saves coming every single time feels way too long. I have access to, I think, 8 save scums, which would be save states. And then using the save editor, I can just add them to my most recent save. I have access to 10. Okay. But I would still like to catch them on stream, and then I'll just come back and get it with good stats. And say, like, good enough. Because I'm making a backup of every single shadow Pokemon that I catch immediately upon catching it. That's the plan. I should not be doing this. I only have 4 chances of catching this stupid thing. Speaking of, let me do that while the animations are playing. Export the Pokemon. Export the Slugma. I have a folder for all of my shadow Pokemon. Okay, you're in the red now. You should be easier to catch, please. Oh god, I've used secret power. I'm an idiot. And a kill. Nice job, side. Nice job! Great! Okay, hold on. But yes, I asked earlier, and people said they wanted to see the save scum process, but then I was like, now that I'm going through it, I'm like, oh boy. It's gonna get so annoying, because I have to catch it successfully, and not die. And have good stats, so it takes so much longer. So I decided, no, I'll just, like, come back for my collection later. I'll still catch every single one of them. And I will count permadeaths, but so far they have not happened. Thank God. Okay. Confuse Ray. Reflect. At least you're targeting Umbreon, which makes my life a little bit easier. So many more deaths that will happen in XD. XD has a rougher endgame. This game doesn't throw like 5 legendaries at you in the final battle, which is exactly what XD does. XD is just like, no, fuck you. Fight an Articuno, a Moltres, and a Zapdos. All of which with Shadow-type moves. Get fucked, player. Get absolutely fucked. At least it does slightly less damage. It's made into a super effective move, though. So the crits will still hit like a truck. Maybe I should have grabbed Odysseus for this. Well, I'm here now. You know what? Since we're doing it like this, then. I wonder if the RNG for catching Pokemon is the same as on the Game Boy Advance games. If the RNG is the same, then I could just save state here and then spam balls until it gets in. Which feels cheap. I'll still use a Great Ball as if I was doing it legit, though. Okay, that was only 1 tick. What happens if I reload? I guess it's a good, like, science experiment, isn't it? Part of me starting to feel like the catch rate is the same whether they have high HP or low HP. Because I swear, Ferret should not have this hard. Okay, that was 2 ticks this time, so yes, the RNG does change. A Ferret should not have this hard of an RNG. Would you fucking kindly get in the ball? I get, you know what? I've only got 4 balls. I'm just gonna fucking... I'm gonna save scum this. I'm tired of being here. I'm sorry. Get in the ball. I'm tired of being here. I'll come back for a Ferret with good stats, I swear. What is this RNG? At this point, that's not the RNG. That's just like... Coliseum jank. Again, this catch rate should not be that bad. How does catching the, like, percentage... Catch rate, there we go. Bulbapedia, give me the info. Whoops. Wrong save slot side. You're in the ball. You're supposed to go in the ball. Why is it so funny? Okay. Coliseum. In Pokemon XD and Coliseum Yellow Darkness, Pokemon breaks free. This is giving me conniptions. Oh my god, would you kindly? Okay, you know what? If we're gonna be like that, how about I make Umbreon be the one send the ball? Will that change the RNG? I wonder. I mean, surely not. That would make no sense if it changed the RNG, right? I mean, maybe it does. What is this RNG? I'm not seeing anything saying that the catch rate changes in Coliseum. Fred just has that hard of a catch rate. Why is there fucking, like, mathematical equations on the Pokemon Wiki? Okay, you know what? At this point, I'm gonna load from this state. Sorry, my ears were starting to hurt there. I wanted to listen to the smooth jazz for a second there. Rest my ears a little bit. As banger of a soundtrack as the game has. The piano does get a little grating. I need to take a look. What is the catch rate of a goddamn Ferret, and why is it taking so many tries? Control F, catch rate. It has a catch rate of 90, so 20% chance. This does not feel like a 20% chance at full HP. Well, if it's gonna be a 20% chance at full HP, I might as well try it. I'm not actually going for the best Pokemon they can be, Sneaky Maldron, right now. I'm just trying to catch one. I've decided to come back. And I'm just going to, like... This ferret does not want to go in the ball! And at this point, I'm just going to save Scum until it gets into the first catch. At full HP. If it's gonna be like that, I'll be like that. It's a 20% chance of getting in there at full HP. So it says. Ah, pardon me, no, it's 11.8% at full HP. I was wrong. I'm still gonna bank on these odds. Get in the goddamn ball. So I can move on with my life. I'll come back later to get a ferret with good stats. Okay, you know what? Fine, I'll just murder it then. No side, just catch it. You said you would catch them on stream, then come back later for getting them with good stats. You know, if you just keep using Helping Hand, I'm actually totally okay with that. I feel like this ferret is so much tankier than it should be. I know I'm 3 levels under, but 3 levels shouldn't make that much of a difference. Yeah, I'm gonna keep that Ralts on the field, actually, I think. Because it's very much useless against Espeon and Umbreon. Okay, Shadow Rush might sting. I don't know if Shadow moves can crit. I feel like I've never seen them crit ever. Okay, you're in the yellow. Please get in the goddamn ball. I am very much tired right now. Return would get into red, and then at that point I'll start using regular balls. I need to go buy more after this. Oh my god, it took so long. But I've caught the ferret. The ferret has been updated. Okay, that thing is part dark type. I should be careful. Okay, never mind. Wow. That was a lot of damage for return. I didn't think my friendship with that Pokemon was that high yet. Alright, in that case, we'll be able to actually finish off this match. It's only grass. Is it? Huh. Guess I'm just an idiot then. I keep forgetting Pokemon evolutionary lines don't keep their entire typage all throughout. Like, Mudkip is not part ground type, for example. And that takes me by surprise every time. I never expect that. You're not an idiot, you just didn't remember. There's a lot of things I don't remember that I feel should be obvious, but they're not. You know what? I think I'm gonna try to one-shot that thing. Side. Use your moves instead of Confuse Ray. In the small off chance it survives Confusion, which is extremely unlikely. That was a crit. It definitely did not survive that. But yes, let me continue saving all of my Shadow Pokemons that I've obtained so far. if I haven't. Okay, Noctowl I've already saved. As a file. Export save. Export the Pokemon specifically. You wish you could replace all of this Pokemon trivia and replace it with something else. I'm such a huge nerd for this series. I mean, it's not that bad. If it's a hobby you enjoy, I say that's all you need. Really. There we go. I've made a save backup of every Pokemon. As I've caught them. Swift. Yes, you know what? I will take Swift still. I am not liking Helping Hand. It is just not something I'll use often enough for me to keep it, I think. There are other Pokemon that can use Helping Hand that would be much more useful. Tanky, slow Pokemon. But Shadow Pokemon! Oh, right, I forgot I'm voice acting for these people. Yeah, that was it? That lying Mirror B came up with that fancy, tough-sounding name, Shadow Pokemon. But it was no big deal. You guys be careful, too. Don't be played out for a sucker. That's about all they'll give you if you win at the Coliseum. Shadow Pokemon, that's what it's called. A Shadow Pokemon. That Pokemon had a black aura. Okay, I feel like I'm playing. I feel like I'm playing Shenmue again now. At one point, you could tell what Pokemon was based solely on footprint due to Mystery Dungeon. That is impressive. Why are we zooming in on that building instead of Coliseum? Oh, because that's where Mirror B is! I trust things are going according to plan, Mirror B. Oh, yes, indeed, Master Nascore! Our plan is coming along in a lovely, peachy keen way. We have already broken Duking's spirit. We can do as we please at the Coliseum without his meddling. We've been giving away Shadow Pokemon on the sly to challenge winners for gathering data. Good. The others also appear to be doing their parts to implement our plan. Our Shadow Pokemon plan is falling into place quickly. The final phase is not far off. This is picking up my spirited body. I feel like dancing. Save your dancing until our plan succeeds. I'm off. Ooh, okay then. I shall make my return to the cave where my darling Pokemon await my return. Let the music play. Rigo. Looks like the Coliseum has a secret. I guess there's no choice but to take in a battle challenge there. Yeah, how's it going? People talk, eh? Word is, there's a lot scarier presence in the shadows behind that Mirror B. It's probably best that you don't stick your nose too deeply in there for the good of your health. Okay. I might as well look at what the stats of that ferret is. So I can be disappointed in myself. And hate myself. Okay, you know what? That's not the worst thing in the world. That's not the worst thing in the world. The only bad stats is special defense, which, yeah, you know what? He's fine. He has good HP. I can fix that. Not that I use a normal type particularly often. Okay, I feel a little underleveled, to say the least. Not to mention, I've only got Shadow Pokemon with me right now. How long have I been streaming now? I had like a 5-hour stream before this. Before my computer... Before my OBS crashed. Oh. Are you okay? Then you give them a Buster Wolf. Yeah, not my problem. I tried. I tried. The chief's inside Silver came in. Yeah. I'm gonna go and catch and grab some other Pokemon from my box. I at least want to see it. Oh, fine. It's gonna be like that. Oh God, I've only got 2 Pokeballs left. Better not have to get into a fight in there, especially since I didn't heal. Yo, how's it going? Silver's gone too far to start. He ripped out and ripped off one of the gears. Colosseum's going to be without power. Chief, are you alright? Yeah, the only thing bruised is my pride. It was only Silver. I wasn't expecting any trouble. Huh? But isn't Silver Snow King's trusted lieutenant? What's his motive for doing this? That's what I want to know. He was ranting about how the Colosseum could just shut down or something. Sorry to worry you younglings. Thanks, I'll be fine now. But I need to ask a favor. Will you hear me out? Yeah, sure. If the Colosseum loses power, the whole town suffers. You need to find that gear Silver ran off with. I'm counting on you younglings. I'm surprised nobody accused us of the crime. Snow King and Silver had a falling out? No, that can't be right. Silver would never betray Dew King. There's big trouble. The Colosseum must be in an uproar by now for any power. I mean, how much electricity do they need in there anyways? Silver must have been driven to desperation. Okay. I feel so underleveled. Should I grind for EXP? I feel like I could, but not the most entertaining thing to watch. Oh well. At least it'll be fast, I'd say. I suppose I could also use the speed up function of the emulator. I didn't go heal between fights, did I? I did not go heal between fights. I am a fool. I wish I could just send out Sylveon. You know what? I might be able to. I never thought about that, but that's something I could probably do. Like empty out my party and try to take them both 2-on-1. That Pichu is no concern at all. It's the Shroomish that's a little bit annoying to deal with. Oh, that's not a whole lot of EXP either. That's not worth trying to grind through. Ugh. That sucks. That actually sucks. Hello, Thirsty. I was starting to think I should probably end off in a hot second. I can see that ferret in the back, behind the game screen. And man, that special defense stinks. That special defense really stinks. And these do not give a whole lot of EXP either. It's definitely the easiest one, but wanted to say hello, Happy New Year to you as well. But yes. Not sure if I should keep going or what. Because the fights are going to be level 33 for a while still afterwards. Let me see if I can go and heal the Pokemon, rather, at the heal machine at the Colosseum. I would assume no. I'm gonna keep going for a bit still. Having a rocky start. That's... well, you know what? It's not gonna let you down. If it starts rough, that means it's more likely to get better later. Does this still work? It does, actually. Even without electricity. I guess it's one of those machines that, like, is such a important thing that you kind of just say, yeah, let's keep it running. They were going to open registration for the next challenge, but now it is. What's going on here? Colosseum doors suddenly stopped working. They won't open. Oh, I don't know what to do. We can't hold battles this way. What about all the people stuck in there, miss? Sucks to be them, I guess. I was supposed to win the knockout challenge this time. It's not like I actually had my fortune read or anything. Yeah. It's quite strange. The wind came to a sudden stop and stayed that way. Circumstances have come to pass. You really want to undertake a family history project. A family history project? Like, looking up your ancestry and stuff? That sounds like a lot of work. I know it's not legit, but I really want to use my Pokemon from my box. Instead of using these. Oh, wait. Shiny. I'll come back. More like interviewing your surviving grandparents. Well, there you go. That seems like a good way to, like, get in touch with the family and stuff as well. Should totally go for it. Let me go inside Duking's, like, place before I do anything. Yo! How's it going?
What? Silva cut the power to the Colosseum? Ugh.
No, nothing else? That's it? Okay. You want to know what life was like? Get a little biography of them going. Just make sure to write it down. Or actually, it would make more sense if you took a machine to record their voices. That way you don't have to make them stop while you're writing down everything. You could just write it down later on your own time. How's it going in there, kids? The back of the building they're holed up in. Start me again! I wish you wouldn't do that. Mirabie's making all sorts of trouble for Duke. Yes. Z. Plus all's okay. Z. Oh, hi, big people. I'm sorry, we're still not finished talking. Okay. I'm surprised there was different dialogue at all, honestly. That's more dialogue than a regular Pokemon game would have. They remember a time before the internet. That must have been scary. Having to get all of your news from the TV? Or, like, the newspaper? That doesn't seem reliable at all to me nowadays. So, we got the jail cell key. Don't tell Mirabie we're hiding out here about that. Get out! No more free rent for you. Even if you open that door, we're not gonna make a dash for it. Listen, you have to promise we're not hiding out here. Yeah, this does not feel like a regular Pokemon game. To go into your items menu, to use the jail key. There's nothing else here. They grew up before TV, too. A lot of news on the radio. Ugh. Well, this seems like a great idea. Let's allow this guy out. Who knows what he did? Hey, what? Wow, thanks. You're letting us loose? I don't know or care who you are, but thanks. See ya. I do not feel like a legitimate protagonist at all. TM46. That was worth it. It's Thief. That's cute. That's cute. I'm kind of surprised Umbreon cannot learn a Dark-type TM. Kind of sad, too, actually. Okay. Yeah, let me just save again. This protagonist rule. Breaking the law, stealing Pokemon. It does feel like a lot of fun to play this game. This is a very unusual protagonist, and I like it. It's the kind of protagonist that does not set a good example. But it's like, who cares? It's a video game. You don't need to set a good example for the kiddos. Well, I'm not really sure where to go now. Is that the guy just, like, rescued / let out? I'm so underleveled. Nope, it is not. I've already gone inside Duking's place. I'm not sure where to go now. I could talk to the fortune teller. Did you see a guy with a gear? No? Didn't think so. Guess I should go I could go back to Fenac City and stuff like that. I'm running out of balls. Let me go buy some more. I could fight you again. You're not over-leveled, are you? Because the last time you had a very scary jump up in levels, and I don't like that. Emulation, save state. I'll start using this slot now, I think. Nope. Not yet. The rematch unlocks very early on. Earlier than I'd think it would. New dialogue here, maybe? No, it's the same old news story as the previous one. Okay. I would like to purchase some more balls, please. I don't like buying great balls because ultra balls are just way better in every way. So it always feels like such a waste of money to get them, as opposed to regular Pokeballs, which are the shittiest one. Which Coliseum is this one? There's one Coliseum, and it has a sequel called XD Gale of Darkness. The name XD stands for Extra Dimension, which has absolutely nothing to do with the game. So it makes more sense to just call it Gale of Darkness. XD is so fucking stupid. It was just because the Western blurb for the game was Experience the Extra Dimension! Which again has nothing to do with the game. This was not from the Nintendo 64 era. This was from the GameCube era. It was contracted by Genius Sorority, which is the game that's it's the company that's making phone games right now for Pokemon. They got good designers. Like they make good designs. They're the ones in charge of the Cafe Mix game, which is a puzzle game with very cute Pokemons wearing like cafe outfits. They got good designers. I think they should work on Pokemon games again. There's also a good 3D engine, I'd say. Well, I guess I'll go back to Fenac City. Don't really know what else to do. I doubt I should leave Pyrite Town, but... Any new dialogue here? I don't think so. I'm trying to talk to the dude, not you. It is using the same 3D models as the N64 game, however. Let me make a save before I talk to this dude. I hate that I cannot save wherever I want. I would use legit saves if I could. Regular Pokemon games let you save wherever you want. It's mostly if I talk to a dude and they're like, yo, let's have a fight. And then they just kick my ass because they're 10 levels above me. I'm not okay with that. I just realized it's like midnight here where I live. It's 23. Ugh. I should probably end off soon, actually. Guess I'll talk to the mayor again? Is the mayor back? The bad guys were hanging around in his office.
Oh, it's you two! I'm so glad that you're safe.
His goofy music doesn't play this time, so it's an optional encounter, I guess.
I've heard the folks from our neighboring town came here, even going so far as to entering my own home. I was upstairs with my wife. Yes, my wife. And we were safe up there. They did all this deliberately while I was away with my wife. We must step up and speed along our investigation. I will continue with our investigation. Whatever you do, please take care.
Yeah, his wife, quote unquote. You have new dialogue? I'm kind of surprised. Totally not the main villain.jpg. Actually, I'm gonna be quite honest. I did not know originally as a kid. Completely had me fooled. But looking back on it now, it's like, yeah, it's kind of obvious since the villains were hanging around in his house and like, Nascor was there the first time we arrived in Finax City. And then afterwards you come back and Marabee's there and it's like, as a kid, I didn't understand what was going on, but as an adult, I'm like, yeah, it's kind of obvious, actually. Little disappointingly so. I guess I could go back to the construction lot again. Anything? Oh, wait. Some guy came wandering in a while back, threw out some trash, and then took off. What's this place look like? It's a garbage dump. I mean, you guys are cleaning up, so maybe he thought it would knock two birds with one stone that way. Yep. Same dialogue. They're just talking about cleaning up the site. You have dialogue about this wheel? Nope. It's very shiny, the wheel is. I found the gear for the windmill. I don't know how the hell I'm gonna carry that back. Rui can carry it. She can carry it. I'm not going to. I mean, I guess I can make some of the shadow Pokemon carry it. Yeah, no, there's no way I could carry that thing on me. This is some bullshit. Alright, before I go and deliver that wheel back, I'm gonna make another save here. If I'm under-leveled, I'll come back and grind a little bit. For whatever's up next. Let me actually take a look. What's the next shadow Pokemon after Ferret? It's Yanma, and it's level 33. Oh, wow. Oh, what the hell? No. Why? Apparently, the game keeps jumping in terms of level up and down. The next shadow Pokemon is level 33 Yanma. Then afterwards, it's to level 20 Remoraid. And then it goes back to 33. Why is that one level 20? Yo, how's it going? That gear. That's the stolen gear. Give it to the chief.
I'm terribly sorry, Chief. You sure you're okay?
Yep.
That's fine. No need for all the worrying. Good, that's good. But Silva, this is an outrage.
Too powerful is level 30, obviously.
No. I reckon he agonized over this and did it because he thought it was right. I can't blame the man for that. Enough about that duking. Instead, you should look over there. What? You people? I reckon you might be saying thanks, duking. That's the gear! You found it for us! What amazing luck! I'll ask that you excuse me for my behavior earlier. You seem to be people worthy of trust. You have my sincere thanks.
He gets the Sunbro voice because he's got the magnificent mustache.
All right, I'll get you to slot that gear snugly in that gap where it belongs.
Wait, not the jail key. The gear for the windmill.
All done. Stand by. Let it roll. Oh, 30 long years of cranking gears. Oh, yeah.
Goofy old man. I'm not... Well, yeah, I can see why you would need that gear to make that spin. It is wind power. It doesn't feel like it would generate a whole lot.
It's the way it ought to be. Things are fine now.
The only buff person in Ore who actually did leg day. The Duking himself.
I can tell you're a man of courage and honor.
You are very deserving of the Sunbro voice.
I have a favor to ask. Will you hear me out?
Yes.
I'm grateful. I want you to enter the next Colosseum battle. I need you to win the knockout challenge and find out what is going on here. I can tell from a glance you're no ordinary trainer. I know you can win, but I'm sorry. But please help me. I am grateful.
Yes. Alright, I guess I'll go and do that. Oh, my throat! Yeah, you know what? I've been streaming for like 7 or 8 hours now. I think I'm gonna go and save. I'll do some small amount of off-screen grinding to get everybody up to level 30. 32, I feel, is pretty good. Given how the game is set up, it feels like you're supposed to be under-leveled a little bit. So I think I'm gonna do that until we're like level 32, and it should be safe, so that it's still a challenge. I don't expect the game to start one-shotting me until later on in the story. Alright, there's gonna be 2 videos I need to upload separately to YouTube because my OBS froze earlier. But, yes, alright, I'll go back and pick up a better ferret later. I might pick up a better Quilava as well. What emulator are you using for Colosseum and Gale of Darkness? That would be the only reliable GameCube emulator to exist ever, Element Fear. It's called Dolphin. Dolphin Emulator. It's literally the only reliable GameCube emulators. Everything else has not been updated in like 10 years. This is the oldest one and the most reliable one. But yes, it's a good one. Used that once before. It's the only good one. Like literally, all the other ones suck. But yes, the only 2 shadow Pokemon that I caught that I was like very disappointed with their stats was like, right, it was the Slugma, but it was good in everything else. And then the other thing that I thought was kind of disappointing was the special defense and special attack of that Noctowl. So I might go back and try to, like, get a better RNG for these. Like, that special defense on that ferret stinks. It stings a lot. Same for that Quagsire. I'm just gonna go back and try to get a good Quagsire RNG on my own time. So at any rate, I hope you folks had a lovely stream. Thank you for coming to watch my weird debacle where I kind of just keep using Pokemon from previous games onto the next one all the time, which is why I'm sitting on this giant box here. I'm gonna get these to like level 32. And then I might use them. I was not prepared for the game's like early game to be this rough. I probably should have made everyone here level 30. With the save editor. Alright, I forgot I have the XP share. That was the only item I transferred over. I transferred over the EXP share, the Leaf Stone to get a Vile Plume, and a Dragon Scale to get a Sea King. Those are the only thing that I transferred over. Alright. I'm gonna find somebody to raid. This is not a very legitimate playthrough, but it's a much more entertaining playthrough for me. Mainly because I get a bigger variety of Pokemon, and in lore, it kind of makes sense for me to be bringing my Pokemon from the ON and Kanto region, exclusively because that's literally what people do in the lore anyways, in the OR region. Because there's no wild Pokemon here. People go to other regions, catch stuff, and then come back. Which is why there's so few trainers as well. So I feel this should have been in the game to begin with. Just like, hey, you can transfer over like 30 Pokemon from your Game Boy Advance games or something like that. Maybe not 30, maybe 20. But still, I feel like that should have been an option. And you can just say Wes got them in his travels or something like that. Or at least allow me to transfer them over as soon as the game starts. At any rate, I'll be back later. Alright, let me find somebody to raid. Somebody more entertaining than me. That should be easy to find. Also, I am kind of hungry, and I just realized I have not eaten anything at all today. And I'm just like, oh, right. Let me see if I can find somebody to raid. Nobody really comes to mind. I guess everyone's still relaxing after the New Year's. I could raid Cursed Eternia again, but I just raided them the other day. Well, you know what? That's the only person I see that I might want to watch. They're playing Dark Souls Remastered. Are they still live? Yes, they are. They are. They are still alive. That's the only person I think I would want to watch. They're playing Dark Souls Remastered. I think it's like their first or second playthrough. And if it's not, then they're extremely rusty. So that should be entertaining for you folks to look at. The Dark Souls folks that come to watch. But yes, I do appreciate people showing up for this unusual playthrough, to say the least. This not so legit playthrough. I will fix this Quagsire by the time I get to the next game, I promise. Oh god, look at him. Oh, it stings to look at. Anyways, you folks have a lovely evening. I'll be around.